happens when you combine Jason Sudeikis from SNL, Jennifer Aniston from Friends, Emma Roberts from a bunch of Nickelodeon kitty garbage, and a fourth guy I don't know. Well, you kind of get this movie. Cue title scene. 90s sitcoms never die no matter how much you want them to. But, moving on, We're the Millers, like I said, stars a couple funny people. One chick who I'm pretty certain only gets roles because she's pretty hot. And a guy I don't know. I feel like I've seen him in something, but I don't care. Basically, this is a pretty simple movie. It's a road trip movie, right? Perfect for summer. Perfect for the family. This is in no way for the family. Trust me on this one. Now, basically, because what it is that Jason Sudeikis plays a likable drug dealer. And when I say likable, I mean like Mr. Rogers likable. This guy, you just see him and he's friendly and he's nice and you're with him and you're on board, and even when he's doing stupid or bad things, you can't help but like him. This was a movie, like a lot of people told me when This Is the End came out, you should not take it seriously, you can't take it seriously, it's too stupid. This was that for me. Was this film as funny as some of the funny stuff in This Is the End? No. I wanted it to be. I like Jason Sudeikis. I love SNL. I love the fact that he gets Olivia Wilde, so it basically proves that there's hope for all us not-so-handsome guys. But, at the end of the day, this movie's big problem was it was sort of... I felt like the message got mixed. The thing is that a movie like this works itself under the premise, we do not like these people. Aniston plays this mean bitch stripper. Emma Roberts plays this crazy homeless chick. And the guy, I think we were supposed to like him. He was likable. He was funny. He made me laugh. And I don't know his name. But it was great. He was very good in his role. He delivered all his lines with comedic timing. So did Sudeikis. Honestly, what really brought this movie down was Roberts and Aniston. Not necessarily anything they did. Their characters were very odd. The thing is, like I said, this movie doesn't want you to like these characters, so when bad things happen to them, you're supposed to be okay with it. That works in other movies. It's okay when bad things happen to Robert Downey Jr. in The Dilemma, because he was kind of a... Not The Dilemma, what's that really bad movie that isn't called... Due Date! Yeah. In that movie, it's okay that bad things happen to him, because he kind of acts like a bit of a dick. Here, it's not like that. The problem is everyone comes across likable and has enough charm to where you don't really feel like hating them, and it just sort of makes a lot of the slapstick awkward. Almost as awkward as when the stranger sitting next to me saw me looking at Aniston during the stripper scene. Oh yeah. But that's revealed in the trailer, so you know it's there, and you kind of know when it's going to happen. I mean, obviously, when someone goes into a film like this, you know what you're in for. But the problem was the trailer showed all the good bits, because I feel like they were hoping that those wouldn't make sense to people, and when they saw the movie, hating the characters would. But you don't hate them. It's just that Roberts and Aniston aren't very bearable, but that's because one's a bad actress, and the other had a very all-over-the-place character. One minute she's nice, and she's mean, and then it just doesn't make sense. But apart from that, look, this wasn't as good as The Heat, you know, or even, I don't want to say this because I didn't like it, it wasn't as funny as This Is the End, but the problem was enough of it was funny, it's just the execution doesn't let the comedy reach its point. You know, everyone's funny, except Ed Helms, he was bad. You had this other RV family, they were just terrible. I don't understand why every road trip movie has to have annoying people who follow the main characters. They were just unbearable, annoying. The cast was very throwaway. Like, there's even this creepy guy they meet with tattoos all over him, and you think, you know, oh, I'm sure we'll get some good jokes out of him, but every joke is the same joke, and it just doesn't work because you don't feel what the film wants you to feel about these people. And that's all you can say, and at the end of the day, that's why it gets 3 out of 10 on the comedy scale. Now, for comedy to work, you have to be on board from day one. The reason This Is the End worked for so many people is because they felt on board. They understood all the gags, all the bits. So did I. They just didn't work for me. This film doesn't work because you can't see them. But in my efforts to forever fuse and fix American movies, I will fix things by starting off tomorrow with a big dedication to one of our biggest stars, Sylvester Stallone. Also, Elysium's coming out this weekend, and come on! Does anyone believe We're the Millers is going to do better than Elysium? Oh yeah, there's that. Hopefully.